Welcome into Trivia Night Live, a weekly trivia show where you, the viewer, get to compete for prizes, glory, and your name getting said multiple times during a 1-hour broadcast. Whether you're playing with us live tonight or on replay on the Football Guys Live or Fantasy Cares YouTube channels, we want to thank you for joining us. This week's trivia theme is NFL trivia, as it will be every week this season. I am not alone. Jake Bryan is here with me. Jake, how are we doing this week?
I'm doing great, Joey. Happy to be here. It was a interesting week for the NFL. A lot happened.
A lot of injuries.
Yes.
A lot of injuries. Maybe we should address this at the top. We're going to change the format of the show a little bit. Normally we play 2 games. We're doing 1 super game tonight, 15 questions, but we are going to be focusing more on answering your questions tonight. We had a lot of questions coming in the last couple of weeks, and we want to make sure we hit all of those and hit them with authority, some good knowledge. We want to get your questions answered. We want to help you win some leagues because we're in the thick of it right now, Jake. How are your leagues doing right now?
You know, I own CeeDee Lamb in about 70+% of my leagues, so they're ready for him to get back, I would say.
He's coming back this week, from what we hear.
From what we hear, yeah.
The rumors are saying he's back.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the first comment up from the chat because the chat's here with us. We love the chat. Jeff Blaylock, over under the number of times Joey mentions Baker Mayfield on the show. So Jake and I talked before the show. And Jake, what did we set the number at?
We said 5.5, Joey. That was a calculated number after a lot of thought and a lot of time. And 5.5 is what we landed on.
We landed on 5.5, and that will not include, of course, there's a Baker Mayfield question tonight. Like I wasn't going to let it slide, but that will count as 1. That will count as 1 mention of Baker Mayfield, and me mentioning this now and saying the rules doesn't count as mentioning Baker Mayfield. I think I can keep it under. I'm a professional. I don't want to brag too much on my team. I will just say if my life was on the line, I needed someone to run 14 yards for me. It would be Baker Mayfield because he gets the job done.
We're already starting. People are already doing it, but you need to drive the Baker Mayfield MVP campaign train. And you're the conductor, Joey. And tonight, kick it off.
I've been called a cruise director in my life. I am happy to take on another role as the conductor of the Baker Mayfield MVP train. Okay. Is he the MVP for you right now?
After this
week?
Yes, okay. Absolutely. In my opinion, absolutely.
Because I don't think my opinion counts on the matter. Like I will hype the man. I will be his campaign manager. But it's hard for my vote to feel like it's not biased.
Right.
So I'm glad to hear that you see him as the MVP too. Jason Smith's in here saying hello to everyone, not just Jake and I. Saying hello to everyone. Hello, chaps. I read this is was El Chapo at first. And I was like, why is he talking about El Chapo? I don't know. Did I misspell hello and make it British? Yes, I did. Well, Joey went a very different direction with that. Ladarius is in here. It's over for sure, Jeff, and good evening.
What's he talking about for the over, Joey? What could he be talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. Ladarius's Falcons had quite a showing last night. Michael Penix looking fantastic. Beat the Bills. Sorry, Jeff Bell. I hate to see that for you, but pretty cool. There's 2 huge Bijan Robinson fans. My best friend's birthday was last night, and I was at a sports bar, and there was 2 Falcons fans that were just living it up. And as they were walking out, of course, I was like, so are you guys in first in the division now? And they're like, oh, no, we're still behind the Bucks. And I had a Buck shirt on. I was like, oh, and then they caught on that I was not being very nice. But I was in good spirits. Jake, how are the Panthers doing? They won.
Beat the Cowboys. Looked pretty good. I don't know. The Cowboys defense is all that great, but Bryce Young looked all right. McMillan got his first 2 touchdowns on Sunday. So
he did?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Ooh, but are we wearing chaps? Jake, are you wearing chaps tonight?
I can't answer that question.
Have you ever worn chaps?
I don't think so. Have you?
I have. I was a cowboy in a play one time, and I got to wear chaps.
Nice.
All right. Would you start Rice over Hall, Debo, Dobbins, and Nico? Jason coming in bragging about his stack lineup. Listen, Rasheed Rice is coming back this week. And I was talking earlier with Dave Kluge, football guys, super analyst. I don't know why I call him super analyst. Can we restart the show?
Yeah, let's just go from the top.
Okay, welcome into trivia. No. So Rasheed Rice is a top 12 wide receiver rest of the season pretty well. Debo, I love his matchup this week. Nico, he was a top 5 wide receiver for me coming into the season, but it's just not really put it together. Definitely over Dobbins and definitely over Hall. I'm starting Rasheed Rice over them. But Debo this week, I would probably start Debo over Rice just this week. Let's let Rice, just in case there's a little rust. Because I think Debo's got the primo matchup. I believe it's with the Cowboys this week. And basically start everybody against the Cowboys.
Yeah, can't agree more, Joey. Our Football Guys rankings has Debo as wide receiver 14 this week. I think Rasheed Rice, the consensus is in the 40s. We'll just see how this week goes. First week back. It could be a little bit of rest, but also he's a pretty great player. But yeah, I'd roll Debo this week.
All right. And Brian's in here. He's saying, "What's good, fellas?" I'll tell you what's good is Too Much Movies. The show I did it last week with them. We did a scary movie episode. Can't wait for it to come out. I think I scared him, Jake. You deal with me every week, and you know how unhinged I can become. But yeah, I really just was going off the rails. I was forcing people to pick movies that I wanted to put on the list. I don't know if I made a good showing for the team, Jake.
It'll be all right. And you plus scary movies, Joey, that's a whole nother thing.
How are you enjoying our scary movie project?
It's been great. I'm getting out of my shell with scary movies, and I think you've laid up some softballs for me, because every single one, besides a couple, have made me laugh. And so they feel less scary and more of I'm just having a fun time. We'll see how they keep on going, though.
Well, that's how I trick you.
Yeah, just drop me in.
I no, we want to start it off with some chuckles. I like a good. I like to laugh during a scary movie. So yeah, I started off with some easy stuff, but we're getting into some pretty crazy stuff now. So yeah, having a good time with that. And I think we put it up on the Twitter and in the Football Guys Discord. The letterboxed list for you if you want to join in and watch those with us is right there. And then hop in the Discord and chat about it. I'm in there chatting about the movies pretty much every day, or over in the forums too. We can chat about them there. Lots of places to go chat about stuff that has to do with football and not football related over at Football Guys. Jeff Blaylock saying over on the Baker Mayfield talk. Yeah, I'm going to break it. That's okay. All right, let's see. Who would be the best quarterback in the league who played at OU? Oh, is that a trivia question? Who would be the best QB in the league who played at OU? I don't know what he's saying.
I'm assuming Ohio State, not Oklahoma.
It could be. Well, that's Baker Mayfield. Oh, he got me to say it. He's so smart. Yeah. Oh, man. I fell right into that. I'll help with direction. Rachaad White or Quinshaw Judkins this week. Okay, Jake, what are the Football Guys rankings saying for those between those two guys over on footballguys.com?
Let me pull those up for us, Joey. Rachaad White, our consensus ranking is RB7 for this week.
Okay.
And Judkins is down at running back 11. With that Detroit defense, though, and then Judkins is playing the Miami defense. I saw, as a Panthers fan, Rico Dowdle's done it twice, but I saw him just tear apart the Miami defense.
You would expect me to
do the same thing. Yeah.
You would expect me to say Rachaad White. I'm going Quinshaw Judkins here. And I'll tell everyone, this is the week to go out and trade for Quinshaw Judkins. Coming off of not such a great game. It was a fine game, but you might be able to get him at a little bit of a discount right now. And if you can do that, jump, because like Jake's saying, that Miami game is going to be huge for him. Got Thimbo Slice in here saying, the Tez Johnson thought the MVP chants were for him. And then Sterling Shepard had to inform him, no, I'm sorry, they were for somebody else on the team. I did not say his name, so it does not count. Retro Coach, who went to his local Long John Silver's to recruit replacement wide receivers? I guess that guy did. Joe in here saying, my guys, Joey and Jake. Yeah, that was the original title for this show, actually. My guys, Joey and Jake. And then nobody knew what it was, and nobody came. Yeah. So, yeah. from a Falcons fan is okay. That doesn't count. Baker's playing like the MVP, but Bijan belongs in the convo as well. Jake, do you know when this is a trivia question for next week. When was the last time we had a non-quarterback MVP in the league? It's been a while.
Ooh. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a great trivia question.
I think they had to introduce the Offensive Player of the Year award because quarterbacks just keep winning it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they're the leaders of the team. So,
yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm driving the Daniel Jones MVP bandwagon. Someone has to at 80-1. Daniel Jones, I think he has most improved player wrapped up. Like, it's done. I think he's got that very easily in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was it Matt Wallman or Jason Wood today, and was saying that the Colts have the number 1 offense in the AFC and the number 4 defense in the AFC. And
it's crazy.
Whenever you have that, I mean, Super Bowl odds are not far off for the Colts. So a lot of good things going on. The Bourbon Cowboy is back. The Bourbon Gator has retired. Saying howdy all. Man, all our people are here tonight, Jake. It's great to see.
It's great to see everyone.
Let's put the board up. We'll still go through the chat and check in on everyone. We got the game pen up there. If you've been here before, you know what to do. Let's make that QR code a little bit bigger for you while I go through some more of these questions. If you don't want to scan the QR code, you can go to Kahoot.it and enter 320-2037 to play the game there. But yeah, we're going to check in some more of your questions. This is a great question. What Tampa receiver should I target? Or is Otten going to be the biggest beneficiary of targets? So on Sunday Morning Live, we gave, and I'm going to just pound this into everyone's minds until it sticks. We gave Cade Otten the nickname Pedialyte because you never really go to him when everyone's healthy. But when people start getting sick, you go to Cade Otten. He is Pedialyte, and he shows up. 3 out of the last 4 games that Mike Evans and Chris Godwin didn't play in, he's averaging over 14 fantasy points per game. Cade Otten, when Tampa Bay needs him, he steps up. I think he is going to be the safest beneficiary this week for the Buccaneers. I think Tez Johnson and Cameron Johnson will both get their looks as well. Sterling Shepard, probably the most dependable of the wide receivers. But, you know, Tez Johnson streaking down the field and Mika Buka out, I love to see it. So Baker's, he's making stars at everybody there in Tampa Bay. Is there a wide receiver that the rankings are leaning towards, Jake?
Let me pull those up. While I'm pulling them up, I would say I will lean Otten there, especially because the Bucs do have the luxury of running 2 tight end sets just because of the depth that they have there with the blockers. And so I do like Otten whenever Evans and Godwin are out. Let me see where Tez
And what was his nickname again, Jake?
Pedialyte, of course.
Pedialyte. That's right. Pedialyte.
That's so funny. We have Tez Johnson as a wide receiver 39 this week. So
perfect, yeah.
Do with that as you will.
All right. And then Barbara Bryan in here. Winner. A former winner on Trivia Night Live. Barbara Bryant. Jake, did I start the show and introduce it as Sunday Morning Live? Or did I say Trivia Night Live?
We'll have to check the tapes.
Yeah, we'll check tapes. I think it might have. That's all right. All right, Joe saying Bourbon Cowboy. I think we need to make a bet with Joey. Listen, if you want to, I win them. Yeah. Who's Florida playing this week? I haven't looked yet. Florida had a
Georgia week.
Is it the world's largest cocktail party? Outdoor cocktail party?
It is, but
it is.
Well,
God, there's a loss.
Let me check your schedule. That might be next week. Oh, you got Mississippi State. You got Mississippi State this week.
Oh, okay. We can win that one.
Yeah.
There we go. In the swamp. Evening and afternoon to all. Steve F saying, hey, guys. All right. Trone Force has got a question for us, Jake. Trone's 5-1. Congratulations there. My team is Jaden Daniels, Nico, Olave, Barkley, CMC, Goddard, Devonta, McLaurin, Cup, Travis Hunter, Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell, Bam Knight. Well done. First off, let's just get that out of the way. They're wondering, should they pick up Harold Fandon and trade Goddard for Waddle? I love this. I really do. I do like Dallas Goddard. I think he's doing great in Philadelphia, but Cleveland likes Fandon. And Njoku, we don't know the extent of the injury yet. I like this strategy that you're running with Trone Force. You're excelling at every other position. You have so much depth. You've got elite players. I think you're set, and I like this trade for you. Go ahead and execute that now. You might have put this in the Discord. This feels really familiar about the Fannin and the trade got it for Waddle. Definitely want to take care of that. I was offered Chase Brown for Worthy. Should I take it in PPR? Jake, are you worried about Xavier Worthy's value with Rashee Rice coming back?
I don't think so, just because the way that the Chiefs offense has started off the season, I mean, it's gotten a little bit better, but it's just slow. And so I think they just need as much help as they can get. And so it doesn't really worry me all that much. And if Rashee Rice will take pressure off of Worthy and open him up more, I think that's even better. But I don't think it takes away too much of Worthy's value. And I have Chase Brown in a lot of leagues, and just say hasn't been great.
I was getting a prop for the next question. Somebody had a question. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All right. I agree with you on that, Jake. Frank in the chat. Joey, can you tell me what the movie Trick or Treat is? You said it was your favorite Halloween movie, and none of us on the podcast had heard of it. So Trick or Treat, it is a Halloween movie. It's not really that scary. It's a collection of, I think, like 4 short stories, all based around Halloween night that are all connected together. Really solid Halloween movie. And it's fun. And I've always looked at Halloween as a night that you're around a campfire, you tell spooky stories, and that's the kind of movie it is. So I'm a big fan of that. So that's what Frank in the chat, that's what Trick or Treat is. All right. And Jake, let's go ahead and get the game started, and we'll answer some more of these questions. I'm going to start it so I don't lose it in the chat there. All right. So make sure everybody's getting in here. And we got a 15 question super pack tonight. And we're going to start it off. We'll give like a minute warning there. Maybe answer one more question while we let people hop in. Dynasty question. Do I take a late first round and Jaden Higgins, so first in 2026 and Jaden Higgins, for Devontae Adams and Pittman, looking at rebuilding? Man, I think that's a lot. I think you're giving away a lot. If I don't like it. I don't, Thimbo. That's just, I think you can get more, is I think what I'm kind of leaning at. If you could get a 2027 first or maybe a 2026 second thrown in there, I'm much more okay with it. And it's actually the Pittman part of it that I don't like. I think he still has enough productive years in the league. Devontae Adams, yeah, he's towards the twilight of his career, and I can understand trading him. Try to get a second thrown in there. I think that'll get the deal done. Then I like it a lot more if you're rebuilding.
Absolutely. Pittman's also only 28 years old.
How about that? Jake, are you 28 or are you younger?
Not yet.
No, you'll get there one day.
Looking forward to it.
All right, let's start trivia off, and we'll definitely get to some more of your fantasy questions and comments and trying to get me to say somebody's name. All right. Kahoot at work. Week 6 recap. That's what we're here for tonight. 3, 2, and 1. How many pass attempts did Dylan Gabriel have in his second career start? Was it 42, 47, 50, or 52? He looks real fierce.
He does. When I was picking that picture, I was like, it's a good mug, like a mean mug he's giving the camera. I don't know.
Yep.
Liked it. Thoughts on the Browns quarterback situation, Joey? Do you think we'll see a lot more movement there, or you think Gabriel's just the guy for now?
I think he's got a couple more weeks. I think his game yesterday, or was it Sunday? So that was 2 days ago. The touchdowns weren't there, but the yardage was there. So I think he's definitely got a little bit longer of a leash to go out there and perform a couple more times. But if you've got an empty roster spot and you're really hurting a quarterback and Sanders is out there, they're going to kick the tires on him. They're going to see what they have in them. So you never know. The kid can put it together. So, all right. Correct answer there was 52 pass attempts. That's a lot of pass attempts.
That's a lot.
Jake, if you threw 52 pass attempts, would you have to ice your arm the next day, do you think?
I would be at the hospital getting my arm put back onto my body because it would have fallen off.
A retro coach saying War of the Worlds with Ice Cube was scary, how bad it was. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why they remade that.
Yeah.
It felt kind of...
Well, we know why they made it, but...
money.
Yes.
Ladarius telling Joe that they play Mississippi State. Yeah, we already figured that out, Ladarius. Although Ladarius came in 12 minutes ago with this. A bet with Joey on what? Well, I don't know, Bourbon Cow. You guys have to worry that out. And then, Brian, he watched Halloween 3, by the way. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, it's different. It's Michael Myers is not in it, but it's good. Yeah, Joey likes a good friendly wager. He likes putting on different shirts and T-shirts of competitors' teams. Although I've never had to do it on the show because I keep winning. So maybe one day you guys will all get me. Jake, we've got something coming up. We know we have a Florida Tennessee bet coming up soon.
In a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be more than a T-shirt for that.
Yes, for sure.
I think so. Joe, wearing a goofy shirt is like a Thursday for me. Like that's nothing. Like am I wearing a goofy shirt under here right now? No. This is a pretty normal shirt. It says don't give up the ship. It's my reminder of don't give up the championships. Like you win them, you hold on to them, defend them. All right. As a Dolphins fan, yeah. So earlier the question was Judkins or Rashad White, and we got one vote for Judkins, and I agree. Yeah, I like Judkins a lot more. Basically, I'm looking for anything fun for Joey with a winky face. I'm up for fun. All right, Jeff's got a question for us. Asking for a friend, one quarterback league. Start Drake May, Spencer Rattler, or the quarterback in Tampa Bay. I would go with the quarterback. I don't know. No, I would go with quarterback in Tampa Bay. That Detroit Lions secondary is decimated right now. That is going to be a shootout. Jake, I don't know if you remember, it was 2018. It might have been Patrick Mahomes' like second year in the league. Him and Jared Goff faced off on Monday Night Football, and it was like 105 combined points.
It was awesome.
When the lights are on, Jared Goff shows up. And the way that the Tampa Bay quarterback is playing right now, I think we're in for a treat on Monday. I don't know why they put 2 games on Monday. There's only one game.
And the Tampa Bay quarterback being Teddy Bridgewater, or who's that Tampa Bay? Is he starting now?
Yeah. No, Teddy's not. It's the guy they got from the Rams. And then he was on the Panthers for a little while, but most notably people know him from playing with the Browns, and he lived in the stadium. That guy.
Andy Dalton. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yep. Go. All right. I managed to get Judkins a couple weeks ago for a T. Oh, that's a good trade. I like that. I kind of like it for the other guy too.
Yeah.
Judkins might have 500 yards against Miami. That might be a record.
And that's for how many yards for how many fab dollars I did to bid for Judkins in week 2 of our Football Guys Bowl.
All right. So I haven't done this in a long time, Jake. Scott Fish put something in here. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, hi. Well, yeah, I did it. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. We're going to get through some trivia questions here, everybody. Ladarius up on top. Retro Chap. In second place, Magnificent Week 7. Badger. And not Arthur Smith. Next question. When was the last time the Ravens started the season 1-5? Was it 2008, 2010, 2013, or 2015? Jake, were you alive the last time the Ravens started 1-5?
Yes. I think I even remember it.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I did. I wrote this question, but
there you go. Scott's talking about Adrian Peterson again. I think I talk a lot about the player. This guy, oh my goodness. Hey, Epic Fails in here saying hey. Love to see it. Sam Bryant. Oh no, retro coach Danny Dimes, 100% most improved player. There's without a doubt. Sam saying hi to Reagan. Okay. Is she on the show tonight?
I don't know.
Okay. 2015 was the last time the Ravens started 1-5. Do you think they can turn it around?
I guess what does turn it around mean?
Will they make the playoffs?
No.
Ooh,
I don't think so.
Like it.
Yeah.
But I think we're there.
Yeah.
And Barbara saying, awesome night for trivia. If we finally get to it, it would be an awesome night for trivia. Yeah. Yeah. Longhorns back in the top 25 after the Florida whooping, at least. Yeah. Well, I had to teach you a lesson, and then we'll let you back in. All right. Oh, Susan Richards, new player, longtime fan, looking good, Jake. Oh, I'm guessing Jake knows who Susan is. Oh, okay. There we go. Yep. All right. What, Jake? This is your Aunt Susan?
It is. Yes.
Could you tell us your favorite memory that you have with your Aunt Susan, Jake? Everybody wants to hear about it.
There's so many. We grew up going to Hilton Head every single year, and so we've been doing that forever. So there's just so many. I'd be hard to pick.
Okay. Wow. That was quite a little tap dance you did to get away from that question. All right. All right. Ladarius still in first place. Badger in second. Steve F. Retro Trap and Magnificent Week 7. All on the leaderboard. On to the next question. Got 15 of them for you tonight. Rico Dowdle has had back-to-back games with 200-plus scrimmage yards. Wow. Who was the last player to do this before Dowdle? Was it Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Le'Veon Bell, and Saquon Barkley? This is a very good trivia question.
Thank you.
And
I do know my favorite Aunt Susie memory, Joey, is every year in Hilton Head, we would play kickball as a family and adults versus kids.
Okay.
And Aunt Susie's up to kick, and my little sister Julia is pitching, and she might have been, I don't know, 13, 12. And Susie winds up and just nails the ball right in Julia's, like, either her face or her chest. I can't remember, but sent Julia to the floor. And Aunt Susie just kept walking around the bases.
Kickball is underrated recreational sport. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Apparently at the Bryant kickball parties.
Serious.
A little serious, yeah. So it was Dalvin Cook was the last one to do that. Hey, how about that?
Yeah.
I think I remember those games. All right. Jeff in here saying hello to everybody. Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy? Mystery puzzle. Person who cooks pastries plus 5th month of the year plus classic rock band, the out blank. That would be a Chef June Layer. I don't know.
Nailed it.
Yep, got it. Word puzzle for Joey, guy who makes bread and cakes plus a month after April, large plot of grass and flowers. You guys are so funny. If Mississippi State wins, Joey has to open with a cowbell next week.
This is a no cowbell zone.
Oh, no, we're saying no to the cowbell bet.
No cowbell show. I'm just kidding. You can have it if you want.
I was really in on the cowbell, Jake. I think we need to dig in deeper, maybe at a later date, to find out what the resistance to the cowbell is.
It's one of the worst things that college football is my favorite thing, Joey. Football is my favorite thing. College football is one of my favorite things. There's 2 things wrong, and it's officiating and that Mississippi State gets to use cowbells as a noise enhancer in a stadium. What other team gets to have a massive noisemaker in their student section or their whole stadium?
That's a valid point. Okay. I'll take it under advisement.
Think on it.
I will. All right. Ladarius knocked from the top spot. Badger has worked their way up there. Magnificent Week 7 up into 3rd place. Shu and Steve F. And once again, we're giving away a Football Guys hat and t-shirt combo tonight. They will be new, not used. Just want to preface that. Like, you know,
I thought you were
going to my closet.
Your hat, this sweatshirt we were going to send them.
I mean, I do have quite a few. No, I don't. I think I got rid of a lot of the Orlando Live ones, but the Las Vegas Live, they're still floating around out there. All right. Next question. How many times has Trevor Lawrence sacked? How many times was Trevor Lawrence sacked on Sunday? 4, 5, 7, 9. This is my worst offseason take, Jake.
You're big on T-Law.
I was like, listen, they built the team around him. I watched Liam Cohn, like what he can do. And apparently all he can do is say things creepy. Because definitely I don't know.
Creepy guy.
Not happy with what I'm seeing in Jacksonville right now.
Not at all. It's been bad.
I need to go get up to a game though. I was watching the tickets on Sunday for the Bucs 49ers game. I was going to make a trip over there to see that Bucs quarterback play in person, but Tickets didn't go
Tom
down
Brady?
in price enough. No, Tom Brady. I did get to watch Tom Brady play the Rams in Tampa Bay and had a fourth quarter drive to win the game. And I had the best seats I've ever had for a Bucs game, and it was magical.
That's cool.
Ooh, we're going to talk about that game in a second because something happened at that game that it's like a conspiracy theory that I want to talk about.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, he was sacked 7 times. My goodness. Although he was not the quarterback that was sacked the most times on Sunday. We'll get to him later. All right. See how the leaderboard's looking. Badger hanging up at the top, doing great. Ladarius, Shoe, Retro Chap, and Magnificent. Why can't I say magnificent, Jake? What's going on with me? I did. Bama versus Vols this week. Yeah, there's a bunch of good SECs, and then it's Ole Miss versus Georgia, I think, or no? Yeah, Ole Miss versus Georgia.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend. Timbo Slice. I think you're with the Vols. Let's buckle up.
That quarterback did live in the stadium. Those were funny commercials. Would love your take on dynasty value of Caleb Johnson. Oh boy, I don't want any part of it. I think if you can get a 3rd round pick for him at this point, jump at it. It was a player that I was taking kind of in the 2nd round of rookie drafts, and he had, I think it was 6 carries last week, and it was his best performance of the season. And I see nothing from him. Jake, am I blind?
You're not blind. Our consensus dynasty rankings for Johnson has him at RB40, Joey. And I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't see that rising anytime soon.
I mean, Jeff Blaylock's our RB42, so just let that fall out as it may. Jeff Blaylock, great writer over Football Guys, is killing it right now. And Susie did give Julia a popsicle. I miss Julia. I used to see her at work, and I don't see her anymore.
She's the best.
Retro, we had the same thought. Okay. Oh, Sam's got a fever. There's only one cure. And then Timbo saying, I was thinking the same thing during the Vols game, Jake. Such a cheat code.
It's ridiculous.
And then Scott saying, I know I was sacked a very Ferris Bueller-esque amount of times last weekend, but I'm not saying because I feel I'll run the answer for the chat. Oh, yeah. I understood that reference, Scott. Did you understand that reference, Jake?
I don't think so. But
you gotta watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Well, I get that part. I'll reread it. Okay. I had to reread it.
My wife is a dead ringer for Mia Sarah from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
It was one of my childhood crushes, and I never realized that she looked like her. And then we went to like a repertory screening of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and everyone was asking to take pictures with my wife. And then I was like, wow, I married my one of my dream girls and didn't even realize that. And she's so much better than Mia Sarah. Mia Sarah wouldn't return my fan letters as a child. So although she was in the Life of Chuck, which was really fun to see her.
Wow. Again. Yeah.
And the Longhorns are playing Kentucky. Okay.
It's get right week.
Tell you what. All right, next question. Question 5. The last time Aaron Rodgers played the Bengals was in 2021. Who led that game in receptions? Was it Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, or Randall Cobb?
He's only... I didn't know this. Well, I guess it makes sense. He's only played the Bengals 4 times.
Because
until
the Packers, yeah.
Yeah, I just, him being in the league for so long, I thought maybe there'd be... I don't know what I was thinking.
I always thought Randall Cobb sounded like a country act that would open for Conway Twitty. Like Randall Cobb.
Yeah, I can see it.
Uh-oh, Aaron Eubanks in here. He thinks it's Cobb. I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jeff saying, I'll take any running back ranking that's lower than my age. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
It was Devontae Adams. Was it? Yeah, it was Devontae Adams.
It was.
Let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, wait, I accidentally skipped it. Right into the next question. How many games this season has Cam Ward thrown at least one interception? 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's Lazard? He is on the New York Jets now.
Yes. Joey.
Yes.
Does firing your head coach ever help a rookie quarterback?
I think if you've lost the locker room as much as it sounds like Callahan did, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know who the anonymous. Have you seen the thing about the anonymous running back?
No, I haven't.
Saying the only thing that Bill Callahan did while his dad was coaching was play Madden, and he doesn't actually know anything about football. It's like, whew.
That's tough.
I don't know why Tajay Spears would say that about us.
Yeah, why would he say
coach.
That? not if it's running back.
Or maybe it was Julius Chestnut, but I don't know. Definitely not Tony Pollard.
No, he would never do that.
No. The correct answer is 5, and 6 people said that. So he's thrown an interception in 5 of the 6 games because have they had their bye yet?
They haven't. He didn't throw one in his first start, and then ever since then, been at least one.
And then Tim, to be fair, Ward hasn't thrown more than one in a game.
It's true. Consistent.
Good stuff there.
Yeah, I just hate to see it. I think Ward is going to be a great player, and anytime he's your head coach, it's just frustrating. But
yeah, and then the problem with the Titans is the offense. And didn't they just name the offensive coordinator as the interim coach?
Yeah, that'll fix it. Yeah,
it's not going to fix it, guys. This is a great question. Are the Scream movies valid scary movies to watch at Halloween, or dissemble is making fun of the genre? No, the original Scream is fantastic. I don't mind a horror movie that's self-aware, because listen, we're all sitting in a dark room. We got to kind of laugh at each other a little bit. I like a scary movie with good rules. Give me rules and follow those rules. Don't break those rules. Let's go. So I think the first Scream is fantastic. And then I don't mind some of the sequels. So yeah, I think those are great movies to watch on Halloween, especially the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Let's do another trivia question. On to the next one. Halfway through the pack. Who currently leads the league in passing touchdowns this season? Is it Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, or Jared Goff?
Got him on one.
Yeah. See, I don't feel like that should count.
You tell me the rules.
I mean,
we can. You had to say it.
I did. I had to say it.
Okay.
I didn't bring it up.
I think your count's I think at 2 right now.
Okay, we'll take that. We'll take it at 2. But I mean, did you see him when he had to scramble? Like he broke like 5 tackles and he just took the ball, threw it, and got up and started. He's just
now like, you're just letting, because you get this one, you're just letting loose on it. Yeah, you're just okay.
Correct answer is Jared Goff, who will be facing that quarterback. And it's in Detroit. And last year I made a bet with Daniel Dopp from ESPN, and he had to wear a Buccaneers jersey on ESPN. It was so cool to take the bet with me, and I did not think the Bucs were going to win, but it was really cool when he showed up in a Mike Allstott jersey on Fantasy Focus. So
that's awesome.
Daniel has not returned my DMs for them this year, though. So
okay.
My wife and I prefer Mystery Science Theater 3000 and Riff Track scary movies at Halloween. Laughs with our jump scares. There is one from Mystery Science Theater where, and it's the dumbest joke, but they're pulling into a driveway and it's a truck with a boat. And one of the guys from Mystery Science Theater guys just goes, "A straight boat followed them home." And I just lost it. It's just so funny. I don't know. Right. It's at 4, not counting this question, or the 7 times you said it earlier that somehow didn't count. Like, Jeff, come on.
I'm glad Jeff's here. This is why I need more Jeff Blaylock in my life.
His analysis is fantastic, including nitpicking how many times I say a certain quarterback's name. I will say Jeff was in my corner when the Buccaneers, this does not count, lost to the Commanders in the playoffs last year. And I watched the kick go off the upright, and it was a rough time. But I don't know. I kind of there's a path I want to go through in the playoffs for the Buccaneers, and I want to go through Washington. They got a bare bones team last year from the Bucs. They didn't get our best touchdown maker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's look at that leaderboard. Badger still at the top. He wants that hat and t-shirt combination. Shoe, retro chap, Ladarius, and not Arthur Smith.
Still anyone's game. I mean, we got a 15-question pack, you know.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions. On to the next one, halfway through the pack. Cam Scatterbo was the second player to have 3 rushing touchdowns in a game in 2025. Who is the other player? And they've done it twice. Is it Jonathan Taylor, Ashton Genty, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Jalen Hurts?
This team, Joey. Or go ahead.
So I want to say something about Cam Scatterbo.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good friend named Ken. He was like, oh, yeah, I love Cam Scatterbo. Like, he's so fun to watch. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get the love for him. I don't get the hype. And this was before the game last week. And then the game ended and I just texted him. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you watch him much at Arizona State?
I did not.
It was
this. Yeah.
I mean, Max, even more because in college, the quality of competition, he could do whatever he wanted. It was crazy, but still it's impressive.
Did he ever walk a llama out onto the field?
I don't remember seeing that.
Guess he didn't test anything he could do.
Anything.
Yeah. All right. Bourbon Cowboy saying, charity challenge. Joey donates $1 to Fantasy Cares each time he says Baker Mayfield on the show rest of the season. I will take that. I will do that. Anytime I say Baker Mayfield, I will donate $1. We should get a counter going because that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll tally it up and I'll make a donation to Fantasy Cares for the end of the season. We'll call it the Baker Bucks. Oh, off the fly. Man,
there you go.
There's a reason Joe hired me, like, all right. Cam Scatterbo could go as Wolverine this Halloween.
100%.
Mm-hmm. I think he could. Jeff, that doesn't count. I have to read the chat. It only counts if I bring it up. These are the rules that we established.
People are already cashing their tickets, Joey. I don't tell you. They're at the kiosks. They're lined up.
What sportsbook picked this lineup? I want to know. Probably that William Miller one? The Venetian? It's like the only hotel that'll host it. Yeah. All right. William Hill. That's it. William Hill Sportsbook.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man, those people are aggressive to get you to try to join.
Really?
The BetMGM people?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So let me teach you a little trick, Jake. Mm-hmm. And this is for everybody out there. If you're ever at a casino and you don't want to talk to the people trying to get you to come into the sports book, and I learned this from our good friend Mauricio Gutierrez, all you have to say is, oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry, but I work for the NFL, so I can't actually legally enter a sports book, and they will stop talking to you. It works 10 out of 10 times. Because if you work for the league, you're not allowed to enter a sports book. It's part of your contract. And I have used that on every trip going to Vegas to try to get to the casinos, and works so well.
I don't know what it says about me, Joey, but every sports book I've been into, they don't even try talking to me. They can just know. They just know.
See, they're like, I just have sucker written all over me. Like, this is the guy that chases like 10-leg parlays. The first time I was in Vegas and Joe had seen me in a sports book, I was watching a Nevada college basketball game and I was like raising the roof. I had the place like rocking. And Joe comes over, he goes, Joey, I'm a little worried, about like, because they won. He goes, did you put a lot of money on that? I was like, just $1. And he's like, $1? Joey, you were acting like you had like 10 grand on that. And I was like, Joe, all I need is $1 to have some fun. Like, and
that's funny.
That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little too personal, probably.
Nah.
What casino do they try to talk to you? Is it the Venetian? I don't mind saying. With the Yahoo Sportsbook, they were aggressive.
Not going to get invited back there, Joey.
They didn't comp my room, so not like the wonderful people at the Luxor. They'll comp my room. So, did you know there's a ride underneath the Luxor, like under the hotel, like a legitimate ride, like Disney World?
No,
It's
what are we
closed.
even doing?
No, you
it's
can't
not
ride
open?
it. It's like closed. It's like they had it open when the casino first opened, but it's closed to the public now.
Well, is it
It's
open
like a
to
Disney.
whoever
They need.
can find their way in there?
You know what I'm trying to get going for the retreat this year? Trying to get that ride going.
The ride under the Luxor
Yeah,
hasn't been
let's
opened
go.
in 20 years.
Nope.
That seems safe.
Let's move on to the next question. Question number 9. Which player did not catch a pass in last night's Bills versus Falcons game? Was it Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Khalil Shakir, or Dalton Kincaid? Only one of those players did not catch a pass.
That is S tier uniform matchup right there on both sides.
Yeah, as much as I do not like the Falcons, I love that uniform helmet combo.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then I like the goat on the side of the Bills helmet.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. You have to be invited into the sports book first. It's like a vampire situation they have going on at sports books.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you have to be invited in.
Mm-hmm.
The Luxor has the Titanic exhibit and the Carrot Top now, which both seem fitting. What's really great is on Thursdays, they have Carrot Top reenact the sinking of the Titanic. That's where the money's really at. That's the show you want to go to while you're in Vegas. Yeah, Dalton Kincaid did not play in last week's game. He missed the game, so he did not catch any passes in that game. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. He's been a pretty dependable tight end this season.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any Bijan Robinson last night, Jake?
I did. Yes, I did. And my opponent, I think they went to bed early. Dalton Kincaid was in their lineup, and I'm not going to say anything.
No.
So just, let that ride. If they see it, they see it.
Chat, I want to know, do you tell your opponent if they have a player in that's out? Would you do? Because I never do. Like, that's their responsibility. They're an adult. Although I do play in quite a large number of kids leagues, but I don't tell the kids either. I'm like, heck them kids.
Yep.
So yeah, I had Bijan in my main home league, and I was down by like 35 points, and I got 42 out of them.
It's incredible.
It was a Monday night miracle.
Yep.
I need a T-shirt. I survived Bijan Robinson. Hey, if you did it,
you're doing well that weekend.
I benched Cam Scattaboo against Jamie Eisenberg from CBS, and I thought, oh man, that's it. I'm not going to win, and I still just trounced him.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't worry. Jamie's not watching, so he won't come for me. All right, let's look at the leaderboard. Badger in first place, 67-48. Shoe at 65-96. Retro Trap 48-73. Ladarius in fourth place there. Scott saying, this is the fantasy equivalent of, do you tell a friend if they have something in their teeth? Oh, yeah. I thought Scott was being funny saying I have something in my teeth, but that was Bourbon Cowboy. Carrot Top's career parallels the Titanic cruise. Was it called a cruise?
It's a good question. A 3-hour cruise?
What was their marketing? I'd like to know what the Titanic's marketing was. The Ship of Dreams. Only thing I know about Titanic's from the movie.
Never seen the movie, but don't spoil it for me. I don't.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You should see Titanic. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really good. Like,
yeah. Okay.
That's a good date night. Like, like get a charcuterie board, watch Titanic.
The problem is what do I do halfway through the movie, Joey?
You just flip the board.
Okay.
Yeah. Terrible.
I think we have a trivia question coming up.
All right, next question. Baker Mayfield has the third best MVP odds on DraftKings after Sunday's gallant win over the 49ers. Where is that line at? Is it plus 100, plus 350, plus 600, or plus 850?
Where did you pull gallant? How often is gallant in your everyday dictionary?
Every darn Sunday when I'm watching Baker Mayfield. That's how often it's used. That guy is so good. No, I'll be honest. So I saw the the scramble to get the first down. And then my daughter had a spider in her room. So I had to run and kill the spider, and I missed the Cameron Johnson touchdown.
But
I heard the TV going crazy, and then I came out and did a little dance. I did my little Buccaneers dance.
Dead spider in one hand, doing your little Buccaneers dance in the
that
other.
Was smushed. My daughter's like, Dad, what kind of spider was it? I was like, a dead one. Get back to the game. All right. Yeah. Plus 350 right now at DraftKings. So if you want to win money, we don't really promote gambling here, but
but
just saying,
he's put a dollar, like what Joey does.
Hey, that's all I play with is $1.
A penny. I don't know.
No, I can't. Will a sportsbook take a penny bet? Let's find out. Maybe Jamie's always watching. Yeah, it was unsinkable. That's how they promoted it. Yeah. Titanic was promoted as unsinkable. Other than that, I'm not sure. That might have been on the flyers. Probably shuffleboard. Yeah, they did have shuffleboard. They had cars, random cars just laying around. Jake hasn't seen the movie, says I understand that reference, but there's a car that plays a very important role in the movie Titanic. How many questions are there? There are 15 questions tonight. We're doing one pack. Epic fail. Oddly, the Titanic marketing also included prop comic performances. Yeah. How about that? All right. To the next question. The Denver Broncos sacked Justin Fields 9 times on Sunday. Did Fields have more completions or sacks taken on Sunday? Completions, sacks taken. He had the same amount, or don't pick this one. And this is a lesson in restraint, chat. Don't pick it because you will get it wrong if you pick that one.
But what if it's the right one?
It's not. One of those other 3 is the correct answer. I saw FantasyCares had a chopped show on right before us. I didn't get to see what it was though.
Are you in any guillotine leagues this year, Joey?
I am not. I was invited to a few, and I felt like I didn't know what a guillotine league was. So they were saying, hey, Joey, will you join this guillotine? And I'm like, I have 2 kids. I don't want to risk it. And then to find out it was a fantasy football format, had I known that, I would have joined some. So no, I did not join the guillotine leagues this year, but I look to join some next year. People seem to be having a lot of fun with the format.
Yep.
Justin Fields had 9 completions, and he was sacked 9 times. That is the same amount. And congratulations, chat. No one picked the green one.
It's not a lot of completions.
Nope, not a lot.
Sacks.
With 2 minutes left in the first half, he had 1 passing yard. 1.
Bad.
It's bad. Aunt Susie. Rumor has it that Jake Make's great grandma was supposed to be on the Titanic. Oh, your great grandma was supposed to be on the Titanic.
Wow. That'd be. Then maybe I'd see the movie.
Else. Then wait a minute. If she was on the Titanic, chances you wouldn't be here right now.
Whoa.
Man, what sliding doors those are. Are we allowed to make Titanic jokes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're good.
Too soon.
No. We're good. Okay. We're good.
All right. The Chop Show was making a meal out of mackerel, sweet pickles, and banana pudding. That doesn't sound very good.
No.
Ian got chopped. Well, it's about time that kid learns a lesson. It's given too long a leash, that Ian Fish. Criticizing people at fishbowl drafts, thinking he knows everything, telling me what wrestlers should be winning. Nah. Ian got put in your place. About time. All right. Bourbon Cowboy saying, do a trivia night guillotine league next year with all us in it. I can commit to doing that right now. We'll do it. We'll do a guillotine league next year with the Trivia Night Live crew.
Absolutely.
She missed the boat.
Oh,
was she playing in a poker game? Is that why she missed the boat?
Yep.
That's in the movie.
Must be.
My great grandfather kept trying to warn people that what was going to happen. He kept telling people the Titanic was going to sink. No one listened. He got kicked out of the theater. Scott, S tier joke there. Well done. Well done. Yeah, speaking of wrestlers, and we don't talk a whole lot of wrestling on Trivia Night Live. Jake, have you ever watched a wrestling match?
I used to watch WrestleMania every year with a group of friends back in Knoxville. But I probably missed the last 5 or 6 years of wrestling. So it's a little bit of a blind spot for me.
Yeah. John Cena and AJ Styles, their last match together, they put on quite a little show. It was super fun. Just for reference, the last time they wrestled, it was a great match, but some people got a little snooty and complained that it was a spot fest. What that means is like lots of finishers and they keep kicking out. It's called a spot fest. So all they did was a spot fest, and not just their finishing moves. They did like, you name it, a wrestler they faced in their history of their career. They did their finishers. It was really fun.
That's cool.
So I like it. Like, stick it to the critics a little bit, Barbara Bryant telling Scott that he's funny. He's very funny. I've been with Scott at many of meals to hear him tell many of tales and many of jokes. He is a very funny person. What a match. Yeah, it was a very good match. All right. Let's take a look at the next question. We've got about 4 questions left, and Joey's still going over an hour. Justin Herbert is the second overall in passing attempts in 2025, behind only what quarterback? Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, or that handsome man in Tampa Bay?
I try to think of any other non-Buccaneer, like a Tampa Bay Lightning player or I could not think of another athlete.
Oh, update here. We got Uncle George at number 4. You have Uncle George is here tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man.
Everyone's here.
It was a love story to wrestling. Sure was. I put it on my calendar, actually. It's December 14th. John Cena's last match. Although I don't think it's his last match.
He'll be back.
I have a theory. Dak Prescott is leading the league in passing attempts right now. That is correct. 12 of you got that right. 1 of you got it wrong. Actually, 2 of you got it wrong. 1 person said Josh Allen, the runner-up in the MVP competition this year. And the other person said Baker Mayfield, who's probably going to win the MVP.
No big deal.
All right. Badger in first. Shoe coming in second there. D2 rookie. Not Arthur Smith and Lolly. Jake, we're both going to answer this one. Most disappointing scary movie you had high hopes for? I'll let you think on it. We'll go to the next trivia question. We'll come back to it. It better not be one that I told you to watch. All right. 3 questions left. Who's leading the New England Patriots in receiving yards and receptions in 2025? Is it Keyshawn Butte, Hunter Henry, Stephon Diggs, or Demario Douglas? I've been told to say Butte and not Booty.
Booty.
Although saying Booty is a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But not saying that's the answer.
It could be.
Well,
who knows?
I'm trying to think. Most disappointing scary movie that I had high hopes for. I don't know. I can't, one's not coming to mind.
I did have. This isn't like, oh, that's going to be. I was super, super excited for it. I don't know if you saw Opus that came out last year, Joey. Not to be disrespectful, it felt more insulting of my time than anything else.
Yeah, it was one of the first misses for A24 for me in a while. I was but I was an A24 member, so I didn't have to pay to see it. I got my ticket for free.
There you go.
Yeah. Retro, I'm going to think on this. Most disappointing scary movie. It was probably a sequel of something I was looking forward to, and just didn't. But nothing's coming to mind, believe it or not. Once I had kids, I had to be much more selective with my with my time to like, okay, well, I'm gonna go see something,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of pick and choose like what I'm gonna see to make sure that I'm not gonna waste my time. But all right, we got 2 questions left in this pack. Badgers, I think Badgers just been riding up on top the whole time, just getting away with it. All right. Oh, and says Aunt Susie is on the podium. Is Lolly? Is that her?
I think so. Yeah.
And then Paranormal Activity. Wife and I saw it in theater. About a dozen people, all laughing, lots of eye rolling. Least scary movie I think I've ever seen. Speaking of A24, what did you think of Friendship? Anyone else see it? It's. I liked it the first time I saw it. Some of the jokes don't hold up as well upon second and third viewings. It's a good airplane movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'll stand with Tim Robinson for anything. I watched first episode of The Chair Company. I don't know if you watched that yet, Joey. It's tough. I feel like pilots can be hard, or not. Just first episodes of a TV show can be difficult. I think with time, it's gonna be really funny. But it was enjoyable.
Sports Edit's got a really good question here for us, Jake. I don't know what to do with Rico Dowdle. I have him, Kyron, and Bucky. So if I trade him, I'd have to start Dowdle. So if he trades any of those other running backs, he'd have to start Dowdle. Any advice for PPR? So here's what I think is going to happen with the Rico Dowdle situation. I think that him and Chuba Hubbard are both going to get opportunities on Sunday with Carolina. And if Chuba Hubbard doesn't step up to the plate, I don't understand how they go away from Rico Dowdle. I think it'll be Rico's job from then on, and we'll look at more like a 70-30 split. But if Chuba Hubbard comes and he's playing great, I think we're in a 50-50 split. But just the way that Rico's playing, though, like I would not trade him because I don't think you're going to get the best value for him unless someone's going to give you like Brian Thomas Jr. Like if you can buy low on somebody like that, go ahead and make the trade for Rico Dowdle. But
yeah, absolutely. And my only concern with Rico Dowdle, we saw a little bit of him cramping against the Cowboys, is injury concern, but you can't play it like, you can't play your season with just if this player might get hurt. So yeah, I think he'll beat out Hubbard for the starting role for the rest of the year.
All right, let's move on to the next question. We got 2 left. In which division does every team hold a winning record? The NFC North, the NFC South, the AFC North, or the AFC South?
Easy divisions, or is everyone just good?
I don't know. I think everyone's good in this division. Bourbon Cowboy did not like the Blair Witch Project. I like the Blair Witch Project. Badger. 2 mushrooms and a snake. So should he start Kyron or Rico this week? Start Kyron Williams.
Yep.
Sorry, maybe I didn't sniff out the question completely, Sports Edit, and I made up my own question. But hey, hopefully you found some value in it. Yeah, NFC North, every team has a winning record there right now. So Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears, and Green Bay Packers. All winning records. It's the old NFC Central minus the team with that 2017 Heisman winner.
Who won my Heisman history is bad. Joey, you have to remind me who won the 2017 Heisman.
I think it was Rashawn Salam. I think that's who won it that year.
Oh, yeah, the Oklahoma quarterback.
All right. Moving into is this the last question of the pack or second to last question? We're about to find out. Badger up top. Last question. They are the only remaining winless team in 2025. Is it the Arizona Cardinals, the New Orleans Saints, the New York Jets, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And I realize that a lot of you are probably out of it at this point, and you'll probably think it's funny to answer a certain team on here. I don't think that's funny. But you know what? I put a dumpster fire as a picture, so, All right. So, Evan in here. QB waiver help. I have Josh Allen on a bye this week. Need a streamer for 1 week. Who should I go with? Aaron Rodgers, JJ McCarthy, or the red hot as that dumpster fire Jackson Dart? I think if I had to make a pick, it would be Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to look at my rankings real quick just to make sure. And I do have Aaron Rodgers ranked highest of those quarterbacks. But man, I'll tell you what, Jackson Dart showed it against a normally really tough Eagles defense. So I'm still going to go Rodgers.
Yeah. And with Rodgers playing the Bengals, Dart with Broncos, I'd favor Rodgers here this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Scott wanting to know, who was that guy that said Amika Ibuka catching passes one-handed was disrespectful? Can't remember his name. It was Baker Mayfield. I'm not going to lie anymore, guys. I knew it was Baker. All these questions. You guys try to trick me, but that's only 5, and I won't mess up again. New York Jets. All right, so let's see who the winner of the game is. I have a drum roll. Why don't I ever go to it? Not Arthur Smith in 3rd place. In 2nd place, Shu, and in 1st place, winning a Football Guys hat and t-shirt combo. It's going to be Badger. Badger, shoot me a DM and we will get you a shirt, a t-shirt, and a hat from the Football Guys website, and we'll let you pick. They're all the same price, so you can pick it. Just have a blast. Match it however you want. We've got some really cool golf ones that have like the little rope. Those are really nice. They're really good. The navy one's really good when you let the sun hit it a lot and it kind of fades it a little bit. It looks really good. It's become my favorite hat. Charlene, hello, welcome in. I know we moved to 7 and we lost you, but you're here. That's what matters. Guys, we are putting all these games up. I'm gonna minimize this down later so that if you come in and join us later and you still want to play the game, we do make the games active once the show is over. So we'll get that up and going once the show's over tonight. But Jake, we had a good time tonight.
Yeah, we did. Let us know how you like this new format. If you like the 15 questions and answering your fantasy questions, or how you think it went.
I think it went good. I think it went really good.
I think so too.
Yeah. So like if he throws another touchdown pass though, like another like three touchdown game, like I really think Baker Mayfield is easily the MVP, and that's 6. Everybody that's with you over, you're the winner tonight. He's just so good. Can't help talking about him. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. We have so much fun hanging out with you in the chat. Steve F saying it was a nice change. And you know what, Steve F, you've been here almost every week, so you would know. Jeff saying it was a fun hour. We'll be back next week with more trivia. Until then, or until I find the little intro video, everybody have a great week. Jake, it's good seeing you.
See y'all.
Bye, everybody.